Each morning, as the sun gently creeps through the curtains and the world slowly wakes, many of us reach for a glass of water. It seems simple enough, doesn't it? Clear, pure, refreshing, a symbol of good health. For decades, we've heard, start your day with water. And truly, there's wisdom in that. But what if I told you that after 65, that very first sip, that quiet little ritual, needs to be done with more care than ever before? Let's take Irene, for instance. She's 72, lives alone, and starts each morning with a tall glass of cold water. It's been her habit since her working days. One morning, she drank it a little too fast, on an empty stomach, and within minutes, she felt lightheaded. Her heart fluttered strangely, and she needed to sit down. Now, Irene is healthy, but as we age, our body changes, subtly, and sometimes silently. What once felt good might now feel a bit off. That doesn't mean we stop drinking water. No, far from it. But it does mean we learn to listen more closely to our heart, our digestion, our rhythms. Many older adults tell us they wake feeling dry or dizzy. And yes, hydration is essential. Our bodies are made up of mostly water. But there's a fine line between helpful and harmful, especially if we gulp water too quickly, drink it too cold, or take it at the wrong time in relation to medications or meals. That's why in today's video, we're exploring how to drink water safely and wisely every morning after 65. It's about gentle changes. It's about protecting your heart, supporting digestion, and starting your day in harmony with your body's needs. Because at this stage in life, health doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing things right. When Paul turned 70, he noticed something peculiar. He wasn't thirsty as often as he used to be. Sometimes he would go until noon without a single sip. But then he'd feel tired, unfocused, and a bit irritable, not realizing that mild dehydration was slowly creeping in. This isn't uncommon. After 65, our body's thirst signals become less reliable. The part of the brain responsible for thirst, the hypothalamus, doesn't always send strong enough cues. That means we may not feel thirsty even when our body truly needs water. On top of that, kidney function gradually declines with age. The kidneys become less efficient at conserving water, which increases the risk of dehydration, especially overnight. It's no wonder many older adults wake up dry mouthed or with aching joints. Add to this the medications we take for blood pressure, heart conditions, or arthritis, many of which increase fluid loss or impact hydration balance. That glass of morning water becomes more than a habit. It becomes a necessity. But here's the key. Quality and timing matter more than quantity. Drinking a large glass of water all at once, especially on an empty stomach, can overwhelm the system. It can dilute stomach acid, cause bloating, or even lower blood pressure too suddenly, which might lead to dizziness or falls. The goal isn't to drown your body in water first thing in the morning. It's to replenish gently and gradually, in a way that supports your organs and wakes your body kindly. And when you understand that hydration after 65 isn't just about more water, but smart water, it shifts how you approach each morning. Let's visit Janet. She's 68, newly retired, and recently decided to adopt healthier habits. One morning, she watched a video saying drinking 2 large glasses of water right after waking could boost metabolism. Wanting to feel energized, she followed the advice. But within minutes, she felt bloated, a bit nauseous, and slightly anxious. The water seemed to sit in her stomach instead of energizing her. What went wrong? Janet made some very common mistakes many older adults make with good intentions when drinking water in the morning. Mistake hash 1. Drinking too much water too fast. After sleep, the stomach is empty and the digestive system still waking up. Flooding it with a large amount of water can dilute digestive juices and shock the system, leading to discomfort or nausea. Mistake hash 2. Drinking water that's too cold. Cold water may feel refreshing, but it can cause stomach constriction and hinder digestion. For those with sensitive stomachs or slower digestion, room temperature or lukewarm water is a better choice. Mistake hash 3. Ignoring your medications. Some medications require water on an empty stomach. Others should be taken after food. Drinking water without considering your pill schedule can interfere with absorption or cause irritation. Mistake hash 4. Drinking water instead of eating when you're hungry. Some people think drinking more water will suppress hunger, but after 65, skipping breakfast in favor of water alone can lead to blood sugar dips, dizziness, and fatigue. Mistake hash 5. Using plastic bottles that have been sitting overnight. If you keep water by your bed, be mindful of the container. Plastic bottles, especially reused ones, can leach chemicals if exposed to heat or light. A glass or stainless steel cup is a safer, cleaner choice. Avoiding these mistakes isn't about being fearful. It's about tuning into your body and treating each morning as a gentle, sacred reset, one sip at a time. Alice, age 74, starts her morning slowly. She opens the curtains, takes a deep breath, and then sips on a small cup of warm water with a slice of lemon. Not too much, not too fast. She sits quietly as the water gently moves through her system. "It feels like I'm waking up from the inside out," she says. That's the essence of gentle hydration. Here are some proven methods older adults can adopt to make their morning water routine safer and more effective. 1. Start with half cup to 1 cup of room temperature or warm water. Not icy, not hot, just comfortably warm. This supports digestion and helps wake the stomach gently. 2. Sip slowly over 5 to 10 minutes. Drinking slowly gives your body time to absorb and process the water without overloading your system. 3. Consider adding a slice of cucumber, mint, or lemon if tolerated. These natural infusions can support digestion, add mild flavor, and make water feel more enjoyable, though those with acid reflux may want to skip the citrus. 4. Space your medication and your water. If you take medication first thing, drink a small amount of water with it, then wait at least 15 to 20 minutes before continuing with more hydration. 5. Listen to your body. If your stomach feels unsettled, or if you feel dizzy, don't ignore it. Adjust your timing, temperature, and amount. Your body speaks softly. We just have to tune in. Gentle hydration isn't about strict rules. It's about creating a morning rhythm that respects your age, your organs, and your energy. Ronald is 76 and used to suffer from morning stiffness in his joints. He chalked it up to aging. But after speaking with his doctor, he started drinking a warm cup of water each morning, slowly, before his walk. Over weeks, he noticed the stiffness eased, and his bowel movements became more regular. Water can do more than quench thirst, especially in the morning when the body is in its most dehydrated state. A mindful sip can unlock real wellness. 1. It supports digestion. Warm or room temperature water helps wake up the digestive tract, encouraging gentle movement and supporting regular bowel activity, a common concern for many after 65. 2. It helps the kidneys detox. Overnight, your kidneys filter waste. A small amount of morning water helps flush toxins and support kidney function without overloading the system. 3. It regulates body temperature, especially for those in warmer climates or dealing with blood pressure medication. Proper hydration supports healthy body temperature and circulation. 4. It boosts cognitive clarity. Even mild dehydration can lead to confusion or brain fog. A mindful morning sip can sharpen focus and elevate mood. 5. It eases joint stiffness. Hydration plays a quiet role in joint lubrication. Those first morning stretches and steps become easier when the body is hydrated. Small actions add up. A few sips of water, taken with intention, can do more for your health than a handful of supplements if done consistently. Each morning you wake is a quiet gift. Before the noise, before the tasks, there is that sacred moment. And in that moment, how you treat your body matters. For those of us past 65, it's not about doing more. It's about doing better. And water, simple, clear, and humble, offers one of the kindest ways to care for ourselves. It's not about fear or strict rules. It's about trust. Trusting that small habits matter. That how you sip when you sip and what you sip from can create a ripple of health through your day. Irene learned to warm her water slightly. Paul now keeps a reminder near his medications. Alice adds mint. Ronald stretches gently after sipping. These are not massive overhauls. They are small shifts with deep impact. And that's the heart of Elder Insight, reminding you that your health, your wisdom, and your well-being are always worth tending, gently, daily, and with love. If this video spoke to you, consider sharing it with a friend who might also be starting their mornings on autopilot. Let's grow together, quietly, powerfully, and kindly. And if you'd like more warm, research-backed guidance on aging well, we invite you to subscribe to Elder Insight. Thank you for sharing this moment with us. You're not alone on this journey. In fact, you're blooming.